Okay. 1986. G.I. Joe Tomahawk. Okay, as it sits, what do I have in it? Like $25. The big piece is missing. Well, now I'm gonna say another $30. I won an auction. Got it a couple days ago. I peeled the stuff off of it, but I haven't opened it yet. It's a couple days. See if it has the tape on it. My work knife. What'd I get? I was like, yeah, it's a little box, but I guess it don't need to be a big box, does it? Ta-da, flippy. Ooh, voila. See, they're wrapping. Ooh, the best parts are on top. Nope, they're all baggied together. There's a reason why I won this. I wanted this. It's some good stuff in it, and it's gonna save me a bunch of money. Like a bunch. More than I thought was in here. See what I get. Yeah, no. I already have this wing, but it'll go in the spares. But it came with one of these wings. That's the right wing. Yep, right. So I need that. So that's a good part. Engine parts I don't need. So I won't need to worry about some of this stuff. Side exhaust. Seats. I need 2 seats. I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need 2 of them. So that was the complete seat. You need 5 altogether, but I needed 2, so there's good stuff. Joystick. I did need, but I had one. But those will go in inventory. Let's see here. Why I got it is I got wing. And I got 2 large missiles that go on the sides. So I need them. I got 3 missiles that go on the wing. See, 1 in the middle and 1 on each side. So there's 3 missiles. I didn't even look at them, see if any broke. But if they're broke, so they easily, about where that eye is, they snap right there because they're too tight. 3 more missiles for the other wing whenever I get it. So 6 missiles, wing missiles, and 2 large missiles. Which I need, because those are like $30 for the whole lot. They want like 10 plus shipping for these. 3 here. 3 plus shipping for those. So there's $30 in missiles. And I got a canopy. And both the clippies. Clippy there. And the hinges in the middle. I'm not too worried about. Well, somebody did a little super glue trick. I'm not clippy that off. See if I can. Clean that up. Just trying to scrape off some of that. I don't need all of it, and if I have to, I'll put more on. Yeah, see, now, instead of a big goo, it's now more. You don't need, where we at? We don't need very much. that top. I trimmed off a bunch of goo. I did some polystyrene work a couple days ago. I sat here for 2 hours and I did slip with the utility knife. I was like, I poked it and it didn't do nothing, but I did get a little flap. So anyhow, bath east time. Let's go to the sink. So I got my coffee cup here and I filled it, ran hot water and soap in it. This is my coffee cup, small parts. And this is the fork I use to make me a sandwich. I'm not running sink water. Those are little parts, those little missiles. I could miss a missile and I could lose it down the drain. You don't know. So I keep them in little cups. Toothy brushy. Canopy. I can use it in my hand. I'm going to do this. Inside. I don't care. Inside and outside. The inside shouldn't have gotten much wear. But I do it. It's in my hand and I want to go one direction. I don't want to swirl. I don't want to scratch the glass. You're going to see the swirls, you know. I'm going to start fishing out missiles. I got this little the catch for like the silverware, you know. I'm going to drop all this stuff in it. I'm going to get, you know, the wings on the missiles. Dirt will sit in there. Give it a rinse. They float to the top, so that's good. You ran the dish soap and you had the foam. All them missiles will be sitting on the top, hiding in that foam, and you just kind of swirl around in there. You ever try to find a sharp knife in a tub of dishwater? Cut your hand open. Like, found it. Like where it clips in. I'm getting a red rinse from the dish soap water. Yeah, let's do something different. Here's a seat. I plan on throwing all this stuff back on the truck, so I ain't gonna mess around. I might give it a wipe with that kitchen towel. I'll get these fins. Oh, that'll go on. That's going on. Can't get all of it. See what else we got. That big missile. Yeah, you're seeing me. Yeah, I'm showing all this. No, just one hole. Another seat, almost lost a missile. Oh man, he's washing his parts in his coffee cup. Yep. It's water and dish soap. That dish soap is clean. You do your dishes with it. You can wash your toys with it. I think that's gross, and you need different dish soap then. You clean with it, drink out of it. Why can't you scrub your toys with it too? That is the last missile. The big one. It's hard holding those. My thumb's starting to get cramped. I'll do these fins. These are really pretty nice shape. Yep. My fork. I usually just rub them off with my thumb, but I'll actually scrub it. Might as well wash my cup too. Rinse. I ain't wasting any water. Rinsed. 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 Where's it? Kitchen towel. Let's see. Now let's set them up here. Trying to hold it from the edges. I want to put my palm print in it. Dang it. Cool. Throw these on a towel. Yep. Yeah. Yep. 3. Yep. Everybody's there. All right. Cool. Let's go back to the table. I let my bag get spare parts up. Stuff. Go in the spares pot. Like parts for another one now. Let's see. What did I get? What I got? What am I doing? I don't know. Give me a minute. Let me think about it. Polystyrene sheet. Uh-oh. Where's my other bag? Oh, there it is. Hold on. Enjoy your fall. There you go. Ooh. Polystyrene. What's this one? Made in USA. 1.5 millimeter. This is the good thick stuff. This is 0.5. Need both. You need both. The nice big sheets. There's one sheet in the bag. Let's see. I did put, did I say that? Probably PTFE tape around this. Probably needs more, but I didn't. I wanted to test on it. There you go. Yeah, broken rod. I kept the broken rod out so I could take some measurements. Ruler. Pin and some pliers. I went and grabbed my plastic nippers. Yeah. Ooh. It's the layout. Yeah. Oh, I know what I did. I know what I did. Give me a minute. Those are like my offcuts, pieces I'm keeping. And then these are the parts that I made. Oh my god, 2 hours. I sit here. I think it's about 2 hours, hour and a half, 2 hours. Oh my god. Just to make 5. The parts for 5. Let's see. I left myself a template. So, this is the top. Well, the sticker was on the top, and then the bottom has this mold bit. So that would be the bottom. This is the top. Look at all the stresses in that thing. So you hold this. Ooh. So then, that notch, I'm not going to use this. I'm going to keep this. But I use this for measurements. You can use a sander, files, to make all those, to clean all that up. But just cutting it out at first. But I made my measurements. And I took that full sheet and I whacked off the whole end. Yeah. It might be, see, this was the size of the whole sheet. And then I cut off, this is the length of the propeller. And then this is extra, which I could use on other stuff. So the whole length of the wing. I done it all in millimeters and centimeters, but it's 9.5 inches long. See that? Yeah, 9.5 inches long. And then, I gotta break my other one out. My millimeter and centimeter ruler. They are, let's see here. 3 millimeters wide. Probably. 2. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 millimeters wide. So I took my 9.5 inches and whacked that off. Then I had that bottom of the sheet. And then I cut my 3 centimeter wide strips. So I need 5 on the front, 5 on the back. I cut 5. So that got me the strips. Okay. So if you look at the wing, the fin, to the bottom, see where the notch is for the blade. How far is it? I gotta remember. I think it's 6. Is it 6 something? Yeah. 6.5. Yeah. So, to the end. 6.5 centimeters to that tip, to that corner. So, pin marked it, and how much was it? I think it's not a whole centimeter. 1, 2, 3, 4 millimeters. So just shy. So 4 millimeters. To strip that length, and then it's just the angle. I use the utility knife. Cut that with a utility knife, and then snapped it with the pliers, and that got me that far. And then you looky, the wing you have these, you see the straps. Now the straps are important. You wouldn't think you'd worry about it, but this, if you stick this in, it's not thick enough to fit. So you use the detail, that strip where the bolts are, adds that with that 0.5 to add the strength. So whenever I done this first, my original one I made. What is it? Let me look. 1, 2. I think it's 3 millimeters. That strip is 3 millimeters. So I used the this 0.5, 3 millimeters, and I made me long strips and cut them out as like, as wide. And then the length. I want the whole length from the tip to the back of this block. How much was it? 1, 2, 3. I think it was 3.5. 3.5 centimeters. And I used a pin and I cut all these. If I can dig some out. You tell you what, you talk about beating, cutting those strips. So that is that strip in the middle, and I want that whole length. So you want, let's see here, let me dig it out. Where'd it go? It'll be like that. And then to get this thickness, that's it. There. I'm trying to balance these on here. Too much coffee, or not enough coffee. I'd say not enough. Come on, man. Cowabunga. You overlap them. So there's the one, which is the detail. And then these two are for strength and to thicken this up. And then what you do, I don't want to lose any of these. You see this block? Is it blocky on top? The top and the bottom. You need that. What I measure? Oh, because it's the width of the wing. Yeah, is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 centimeters. So it's a millimeter. Yeah, it's 1 millimeter, then plus 4 centimeters is that width. And then how thick it is, I think. Yeah, one centimeter. So I went back to the 1.5, the thick, and I cut out those blocks. And then what you do, strap, then some of these, you try to cut it with a utility knife, and you try to follow the ruler. It's going to kind of swerve around on you, so whenever you cut it, then you can pick out, you know, if a piece is too wide. There. Maybe I should hold it. You put metal strip on with plastic weld, plastic weld, plastic weld, everything. Come on, man. Be a guy. Sticking my finger. It didn't want to stick, now it sticks. That there, that there, that block, you can put that on top, and it's going to lock those pieces in place and just plastic weld the crap out of it. And what you realize, come on, man, I'm trying to get this lined up here. I don't know if I'm going to work on this thing or not. I just want to come out a minute, get some video to see what I'm doing. Like I said, it was 2 hours. Yeah, it'll be like that. You got the one strap is the detail, then the two straps coming out the back for strength, and then that block to lock them all together. It's not quite as thick, but it does work. And you do, make sure I don't lose all my pieces. That is too wide to fit into that opening, so you have to notch it, and I haven't done that with these, but it still doesn't, yeah, it fits. Alright, it fits in some and doesn't fit in some. And those straps and the block, you got 3 on top, 3 on bottom, 1 on top, 1 on bottom. For all 5. So that's a lot of straps and blocks, because you got to do 3 on top, 3 on the bottom, 1 on top, 1 on the bottom, and you got to do the front and the back. So this is just the front, and I just did the front because I don't know, I might shorten the back, because that's like the same size as the front, and the front has 2 engines and the rear only has 1 engine. You can't really see it. There's only 1 engine, front has 2. So I might shorten them, but I haven't decided. I think 1 inch would be like too much. I got a metric side and a standard side. Maybe 9 inches. Maybe I'll just go 9 inches instead of 9.5. I think a whole inch would be too much. Maybe I'd just go like the 9 even instead of 9.5. But I want to work on some of this a little bit. I want to put these pieces up before I lose them. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I cut a bunch. I don't know if I cut enough, but I cut till I got tired of it. But I need to make those notches, because that, see, that is that part. That's narrower up here. These clips, I'm not worried about these clips, because I'm just going to use a glob of Gorilla Glue. Just enough to snug her in. Because you want them removable. I ain't gonna, you can't put them in because you'll never get them out. I might replace some of the rotors someday. I might find, originals. Like I said, that one's broke. So, how long? Anybody know? Let me guess. I don't know how I'm going to cut it, either utility knife or snippers. It's about 8. 1, 2, 3. It's almost 4. Is it 4? And I just cheated myself. 1, 2, 3. Yep, it's 4. So 4 centimeters from there to there. I don't know if you want to watch this or not. Excuse me. Yeah, how wide? Where'd it go? Guess you want to get it down to at least 1.5 centimeters, I'd say. Yeah, I'd say a centimeter. 1.5 centimeters wide. Down from 2 centimeters. You want to get it down from 2 centimeters down to 1.5 centimeters, so you gotta use 1/4 centimeter off each side. Right? Sure. That's like not very much. I don't know. Do I want to just nip them off. How long did I say? 1, 2. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 down. 4. Yeah, 4 centimeters. All right. Oh. Pen. There's one. Do I? I don't know what I wanted to do. I don't remember. I don't think I nipped them. I must have cut them. I use utility knife to mark that. I'm gonna see if I can nip them. Probably don't need much. It's gonna shoot these off too. Yeah, I nipped them. There she goes. Now I gotta do the other side. I can't see. Yeah, I can. Ow. That hurt. Yeah, there we go. Let's see what happens. Which way did I say is top? Which way? Yeah, that way. Let's see. Boom. There's one. Alright. I might as well do these here. Yeah, that works. Maybe I'll do both sides. Okay, let's see. Marked it. Sliced my thumb open there. I'm scribing that stop point first, so you don't snip past where you want to snip. Just like in woodworking, when you follow the grain, it might go down, but if you want it to be straight across, you just use your hatchet on the edges So it gives that break off a stopping point, or otherwise it'll just keep following that grain. So that's a stopping point. Alright, let's try to do this. If I can get lucky with the rest of them. Stop just shy of my mark, and then this way. Yeah. Whenever, then you could use your utility knife, you know, clean that up if you wanted to, but that works. Yep, plop. I might as well just keep going here. This is working. It's working, so I'm not changing it. I used sometimes, you know, whenever you cut with the utility knife, trying to follow that ruler, you hold it as hard as you can, but you also don't want to slice the tip of your fingers off. Sometimes you get a little at the end. Well, I just figured which is my straightest side, and I'd flip it, and okay, this is my straightest side, and this has got a little hoopty on the end of it, so that's the side I use to notch off. So it's quiet in here. No washer and dryer running today. Whoops. 1, 2. I'll show you. Yeah, utility knife. Cut my finger off. Make sure you get your face in there. Make sure you can see what you're doing when you're using that utility knife, you know. Yeah, I know. To save, you know, $50. Yeah. So that's got a funny, that's the back. You see that back side? That's where my utility knife, it pick a groove, and it just want to keep going down it, and then you try to adjust, but it keeps wanting to follow that groove again. That's what happened here on the end. That's why I used to get that side off, but I'll leave it. I need that notch, and I ain't gonna cut that off because it'll get cleaned up with the plastic weld, and then all them parts stacked on top of it, I'll be able to sand all that, file all that smooth. I want little cuts. Go short. Yeah, there we go. So all that will get sanded. So I need that stopping point. You know, all my parts I made. That block. If I can hold it. It's gonna be like that. It's gonna be at the edge, so I'll have the two pieces going down, and then the one piece in the middle going up for the detail. Yeah. So there's that one. This goes up. I like to see they even clip in just like that, you know. So, as I said, I'm just proof of concept. That's not done, you know. 2, 3. Maybe I'll give those parts a check whenever I get these 5 done. Clipped. You know, I'll dig them out so we can take a look at with some more parts on her. I'll throw everything on it. It's a final assembly. I have no need to take it apart again. I have no need whatsoever. Parts are on. They have no need to come back off because it doesn't affect what I'm doing up here. So all them missiles and wings and the canopy seats, yep, it's not in the way. They're going on final assembly. It's Hasbro. They're all the same. It's like you don't have to test fit. It works on one, it works on another one. It's standardized, you know. Henry Ford and then standardized. Maybe the canopy might need a trim, or I might need to super glue it or whatever, them points, but that'll be a test fit. But I think it'll work. It'll clip in. I don't want to take off too much. Like I said, the sanding. The filing. Because I am gonna plastic weld the you know what out of this thing. I'm just trying to clean up these edges. Don't have to be pretty. Like I said, it's all gonna get sanded. Which way are we going? Now that one's a little loose, see? Like I said, that'll get fixed. And I'll show you here in a minute. This stuff makes a mess. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this ain't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. 1, 2, 3. Because if I was trying to do this with the utility knife, you gotta be able to get your hand in there and the ruler in there and your face in there so you can see, and a utility knife. It's kind of a pain being that small of oh, I got pre-spread. So I'm not going in very much. Like I said, there's only 1/4 of a centimeter on each side. 1/4 of a millimeter, I mean. 1/4 of a millimeter. Yeah, it's 2 millimeters wide, and I'm cutting off 1/2 millimeter, so that's 1/4 millimeter on each side. That's pretty much the thickness of that nipper, and that went flying over here. Now, gotta do the back side, so I gotta keep an eye on my mark, on my utility mark. Using my phone as a guide. So there you go. Let's see, last one. Boom. Like I said, proof of concept. See, they're loose. Don't have to be tight yet. Yep, that was that loose one I did. That 4th one I did. Look at that. Tell me that's not looking like something. That's starting to look like something. Give me a second. I'm going to have to clean up some of this trash. Alright, I got my parts. I'm going to start flinging these things on. So I got to take my glasses off, get my face in here. Yeah, these are that 2 row. They're back to back. Look at that. Seats installed. I'm an interior guy. Sure. Might as well do the big missiles. Your mouth makes wind. Blow the water out. Let's see. There's a missile. Sure. Not really. See what side's the snuggest. And that ain't that legit. Tight. Very. I have to do something about that. I'm gonna do the wing. This is the right side, so all the missiles may be facing forward. See how well these go on. Yep. Jips. Yep. Push them down till they stop. Snug them in. Alright, let's see. The notch. Push it in. Push it in and push back. This dog bone shapes. Just kind of, there you go. Just kind of tip it in, push it back. I just kind of top, got in and slid it in, then push it back. So now let's mess with the, these three I can't put in yet, so I just got to set them to the side. I'll put them in that plastic bag with the parts. Let's see what the, I wish that was tighter, but see what this canopy does. Oh yeah, it's loose. How tight do we want it? May use, you're careful. I might set some Gorilla Glue on those. Those give it a little bit of a nipple, similar to what they did. But sit there enough, and then the clips on either side. I'll try to stretch this back out. Maybe stretching it out a little bit. I'll do some more trimming. I think they did the super glue trick, but they didn't do it right. So I have to go back, work on that. I'm just going to flex this a little bit. It's been inside for a couple days, so I'm not like leaning on it. But yeah, there we go. See, it looks good with just the front. They had heavy lift. The Black Hawk, it's only a single rotor, and it's huge. So yeah, I was thinking about, man, it just misses that motor too in the back. Yeah, one of mine I think it scrapes even. I thought about just making a single and deleting this back one, but I think I'll go ahead and do it. I'll just I'm gonna make them shorter, and I gotta tighten this up with more PTFE. But I'll just get some Gorilla Glue. That'll be the next. I'll show you Gorilla Glue those two nipples on each side, or maybe just one, so you can put it in. And then put one side in, the Gorilla Glue side, put it in, and then set it down. So I might just do one side, or I might do both. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna PTFE that, and I'm still thinking about the back. I might do it, but I'm gonna make them shorter. Maybe it won't look as funny. I think it looks funny with them 9.5 rotors on the back. But yeah, there we go. Cool. Like, comment, subscribe. That'll do it for now. You don't need to watch me do the other. I'll do a recap. I'll show you what I did, what I done. Thanks for watching. Later.